Hi, everyone. It's Tony Richards, and welcome to today's Life Focus. I want to talk to you today for just a few minutes about getting yourself in order. Getting yourself in order. You know, I hear a lot and why this is happening. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand why things are the way they are and why I can't get any further, why it just seems like I'm stuck and I'm just spinning my wheels and can't get any traction. Well, you know, sometimes it's hard to say. Faith asked me just a little while ago, aren't some of your life focuses a little tough on people? Well, they can be, but I got to tell you, I got to be honest with you, and I want to help you. And I believe that part of my charge in life is to help you. My late mentor, the late Zig Ziglar, used to say the way to succeed is to help enough other people get to where they want to be. And I'm hoping through the life focuses, I am helping you in some way to move to your true destiny. So that's what I'm hoping. And now I want to talk with you for just a little bit about getting yourself in order. Well, first I want to tell you to be kind to yourself because we beat ourselves up so badly. We think it's always our fault. We think it's always, this is happening because of me, and and other things are happening around me that I'm seeing, and oh, I just want to be part of this or part of that. Well, you know what? Stop beating yourself up. Remember to give yourself some slack and even forgive yourself for days when things are completely crazy. And they happen. You're going to have those days when life is just going to come at you so hard because life is unpredictable. And we can't have it together all the time. It can't be perfect all the time. You see, perfectionism is your worst enemy and doesn't do any good. Take things one day at a time and do what you can to get your life in order. Now, I'm going to take 2 days on this subject, and I'm going to go halfway through it today, and then we'll finish up tomorrow. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do in getting your life in order is to evaluate your life categories. Life comes in different categories at us. And what I'm going to mention today, you may have more. And if you do, add to them. But we can divide life up into different categories: career, finances, environment, education, health, personal development, relationships, hobby, fun, and you may have others. But I want you to take the time to evaluate your life in each of those categories. Each one. It's important because you see, if you don't do it, who's going to do it? If you don't put yourself out there and say, okay, here's how I feel about this, this, or this, then you open yourself up to others controlling you. And you got to be careful with that. So once you've evaluated each category, then create a vision for each one. What is it that you want to see happen? What is it that you would like to see done? What do you want to achieve? What do you want it to be? How can you move forward? How? Create a plan where you want to be in each area of your life. And it doesn't have to be detailed down to the second. But you know what I'd like to accomplish over the next month, 3 months, 6 months, year, whatever it might be? Start with that. It's extremely important that you do that. Start with evaluating how you are currently doing. So you'll know exactly where you want to see the change and where you don't. Number 2, prioritize and focus on one thing. You see, as humans, we tend to set so many goals and we tend to go in 90 different directions at the same time. You know, just think of every January 1st, how we fill our lives with constraints, with limitations, with resolutions that let's face it, we're never going to really keep anyway for the most part. So what I want you to do is think about these areas and think about one thing over the next 30 days that you're going to work on. Think about this, or say over the next 45 days. Say between today and September 30th, I'm going to work on this one thing in each area. You'll find that your mind's going to be a lot clearer, your thoughts will, and your actions will as well. Number 3, one of my favorites, set goals. Speaking of setting goals, if you're not familiar with setting goals, you absolutely need to start. Because if you don't have a goal, how do you know where you're going? How do you know if you just aimlessly wander around every day? It'd be like sitting at an airport. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again because people say that really resonates with me. It's like sitting in an airport listening to the pilot and the co-pilot talking, and the co-pilot says, okay, we're flying from Pittsburgh to Chicago. How are we going to get there? And the pilot says, well, I don't know. I just thought we'd go up in the air and fly around. I figured eventually we'd get there if we don't run out of gas first. See, that's what will happen if you have no goals and you have no direction. You're going to run out of gas. You're going to make yourself so frustrated. You're going to play so many games in your head that you're going to be tired and you're going to run out. So set the goals. Goals give our dreams direction. If you want to learn how to properly set goals, contact me or contact someone that's familiar with setting goals. Number 4, invest in a good planner. I really believe this. Some people use journals, that's fine. But invest in a good planner so you can plan your weeks, your days, and not miss the important things that you need to do in life. Planning is key if you want to get your life in order. Because if we don't plan for what we're going to do, then we'll let anything happen to us. Anyone or anything that comes along will control us and drive us and steer us many times in the wrong direction, or at least off course. 5, learn to say no. It's a hard one for some people. Learning to say no is a powerful way for you to feel more in control and owning your life. You see, say yes to things that fill you up and no to things and people that put you down. I say this all the time. If there are people in your life that are toxic and that are frustrating you and that are keeping you all the time saying no, you need to reevaluate whether they really need to be in your life. But if you got people that you say yes to and that are challenging you in a good way and moving you in a positive direction, those are the ones that you want to focus on. Your time on this earth is so precious. So spend it on the things and the people you love. Stop the people pleasing now. You're not in that business. And number 6, an evening routine to save your morning. Now, many people are not morning people, and they don't like getting up in the morning, and they run around and they get frustrated and they're angry before they even get out the door. You see, if you design a productive and a rewarding evening routine, if you know where everything is for you, what you need in the morning, then you have planned and you've prepared and you set tomorrow up for success. Your evening routine is essentially part of your morning routine. So make it an amazing one. Make it an amazing one. And the last thing I want to leave you with today is my good friend Dr. Mike Murdock says, order is simply the accurate arrangement of things. Order is simply the accurate arrangement of things. Do you have your life in the proper perspective, in the proper places, and the proper way? You see, your car is parked in your garage. Your clothes hang orderly in your closet. When you increase order, the accurate arrangement of people and events, you increase your productivity. So plan your day carefully. Unplanned hours will always gravitate toward your weakness. Always. If you're sitting there saying, I don't know what to do, you're probably not going to be very productive in whatever it is you decide to do. Or you may go through in several hours and say, what exactly did I get done today? Unplanned days are incubators for your greatest mistakes. So plan your day. Put it in order. Put your life in order, yourself in order. Read this scripture, 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. And I'm going to stop there today because I want to tell you that when you put order in your life, yeah, you know what I'm going to say, you go forward. Hey, thanks for listening today. Write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. My website is TonyRichards.net. This program will be uploaded to YouTube in about 20 minutes. Simply go to youtube.com and type in Tony Richards Life Focus. You can see this one along with previous programs from before. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day. Get it in order. Come on, get your life in order. Get up, get off your butt right now. Whatever it is, start writing those goals. Start putting things decent and in order, and start going forward.